hold on. Just a PS for any druids working on wild growth rune. Do not, I repeat, do not let Feisty help you.
Holy...
When do we get the story of how you stole Andy's rune quest item?
Jesus fucking tits, guys. I haven't even had my normal good mornings yet, and already you're fucking snitching on me. Holy shit. I don't even think I've been live for a minute. My God. You guys clearly have not heard the story of the little boy who fucking snitched. It's a sad story, by the way. Doesn't end well. You know, spoiler. But
I just wanted to get in front of any help.
Yeah, he also got his ass kicked. Yeah, alas. So, fucking A. I guess, all right. I guess we're gonna have a nice, happy morning. No longer. We need to address this. I'd like to preface this with, I had the best of intentions, as you will see as I tell you the story. So last night, late in the evening, I'm online. I'm working on my my tailoring on my mage, and I glance over at the guild chat. It's chaos. Everyone's like panicking in a tizzy because there are horde attacking a bunch of our guildies who were apparently working together to get this druid rune. It's like this whole big thing. I have no fucking clue how it works. But anyway, so they were in Duskwood. My rogue, which is my best, like beefiest, PvP character, was in Telazriel. I also did not have the flight path to Duskwood. So I took a boat across to the other side of the world. And then I flew from Menthil Harbor to Westfall and then ran my ass to Duskwood. So it took about like 25 minutes to get there. Meanwhile, in that amount of time, the horde was fucking gone. Not the point. I was committed to helping my buds because that's just the kind of the person I am, right? So went out of my way to go help. And then I realized, okay, well, I just got there. The horde was gone. I figure I'll help them with the rest of the quest, right? Like, looks like, it's a whole thing. Like I'll assist them. Apparently they were looking for this like ghost boar thing. And so I was like,
the picture of a victim. Wait until you hear who she blames.
So I don't really have time to catch up with them and get all of the details. So I helped them kill the boar. Apparently it's like the last one they needed out of the group of druids. And instinctually, something I feel like a lot of other people would probably do.
Doesn't have time to catch up, but has time to ninja.
It's not ninjaing. No. So you see the corpse of said ghost boar was shiny. And in my experience playing WoW, glowing bodies means you loot that shit, right? I grew up playing WoW with Mufasa, who, he is a fucking ninja. And if I didn't loot immediately, I didn't get any loot, right? Like I was pretty much starved for loot, growing up. So it is in my nature to immediately click a shiny body. So I do. And I ended up getting this like owl totem. And I guess it's like for druids. And it turns out that was actually the quest item that Andy's wanted, that everybody had been working for like hours to get. And I came in, flew across the fucking world to come over and fucking ninja it from Andy's pants.
Imagine a rogue stealing a druid quest item.
But so two things. In my defense, though, I didn't know. And second, I'd like to blame the design because the body should not have been glowy, and I should not have been able to loot an item that I cannot equip. Like, that's just poor design. So alas, I took it from Andy's. And so then we had to wait and find another one. And then there was another guy on his druid who was also looking for it. And I was like, shit, I don't want this guy to yoink it because there's like a, a certain amount of time before the mob respawns. So I invited him to group. So then I made everybody wait to kill the boar 2 more times. One more time for Andy's and 1 more time for this asshole that came over to help him do it because I didn't want him to ninja it from Andy's. Okay, listen, I'm not the asshole here. If you remember, a really important part of that story is that I, like a good friend, I traveled across the world to help my friends. That was the intention behind this.
Might be my favorite moment in WoW so far. I laughed all night.
Well, and the best part is immediately after. I apologize profusely. I felt so fucking bad because of all people to yoink something from. It had to be Andy's fucking pants, right? It had to be Andy's, like the one person who constantly gets shit yoinked from him, who can't like roll above a fucking 10 to save his life. It had to be Andy's. And so after I apologized profusely, I asked them, I was like, guys, can we just like keep this between us? Like we don't need to talk about this. And Pablo's like, yeah, I already posted a picture in Discord.
Going above and beyond to join the rune is impressive.
Yeah, so I just came in and swooped up the fucking druid item and then just wreaked chaos. I helped. And then I saw later on Discord, DZ posted this snippet of somebody posting on a forum about, being wary of who loots these ghost boars because apparently anybody can fucking loot it. And I thought it was super ironic. Because I literally just did. So, hey guys, word to the wise. If you want to help your buds with the druid quest in Duskwood, make sure that you reject your innate instinct to loot the shiny fucking body. I think that it's something that Blizzard needs to take care of immediately and to write them a letter letting them know that there's an inherent design flaw and something should be done. Yes. I heard you ninja'd something. No, see that there's a negative connotation associated with ninja'd. I prefer to look at it as I accidentally acquired an item that did not necessarily belong to me. I think that actually paints the picture a little bit better. No, not stole. Just because I was on my rogue does not mean I stole it.
So you stole it.
No. I mean, to be fair, I still have it in my inventory and I'm going to keep it. It's mine now. It's soulbound. So, like a little memento. No, not a trophy. Not a trophy, just a reminder, right? Of a fun adventure had with buds. And literally after that was the end. They had spent hours doing this. And that was the literal last thing that they needed to do. And I extended that process. It's fine.
Maybe you can invite druids and pretend to trade with them and show it off in that bottom trade slot.
I am not malicious, Andy's pants. Despite what you may think and what you have experienced questing with me, I do not do these things maliciously. It just comes naturally. So that's nice. Guys, we do not need to misconstrue what happened, okay? People are going to start assuming that all I do is get my friends killed and steal their shit. And that's not entirely accurate. It does happen, but it's from the goodness of my heart, I promise. So let's look at this as a warning. I don't think the world of Azeroth can afford to be helped by you for much longer. Like looted while my auto loot was going. Well, your auto loot needs to catch the fuck up. That is kind of the funny thing. So like Andy's was actively looting. He got the ichor and the spider meat and I just ran in and yoinked it. You gotta be quicker than that, man. It is Move's fault. I do think like ultimately this is not my fault. I'm not like shifting blame, but isn't that nice?
Not shifting blame, but avoiding it entirely.
This is why we need to really work on our phrasing because see, Kem is new here and Kem is now under the impression that I ninja loot shit, and that is not the case. So let's everybody please reiterate.
You say, remind me, what is quote 9 again? Smile.
If it's the steal shit one, that was taken out of context.
But you ninja loot.
It was an accident. First impressions matter, Feisty. God damn it. This is not who I am. Can we go back to the part of the story too where I literally traveled across the fucking globe to help my friends? I was almost done leveling my tailoring and I was like, no, I set down my knitting needles and I was like, nope, my friends are in need. It's going to take me 30 minutes. And by the time I get there, it's going to be completely irrelevant. But damn it, I'm going to help them. Okay, let's focus on that part. And not the part where I ninja looted.
Ninja, the one item he needed makes it worse. Smile. You traveled across the globe to ninja loot. That's worse.
I mean, if you think about it, the amount of effort I put in.
Thank you, Andy's_pants for gifting Kamosha subscription.
Literally every single piece of loot that drops, you say, oh, hey, that's my... How is that not in your nature? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I've ever said that once. I'm not the kind of person who just assumes that all the loot is for me. It's not like I'm a fucking hunter, right? Yeah, no. I feel like that's just a complete misrepresentation. Mine.
On that note, now that the pot has been stirred, I have to host a meeting.
Thank you, Andy's Pants, for coming in here, snitching and dipping.